What is up, YouTube? It has been 1,000 years. Um, but yes, I am back. Permanently, I don't know if it's permanent. I've had so much to do. I'm still doing so much. I'm currently in my ramen noodle phase. So the ramen noodle phase is usually where you just put your head down, you just work. You just work, focus on building your brand, focus on building your foundation, just keep pushing, um, and using, doing these videos. They take a lot of effort, and the consistency and whatnot is difficult for me to keep up with, given the fact that I'm doing something completely different, which is managing my business, pushing my company forward, all the branches. So I have 7 branches, and yeah, when I started this channel, I started with the intention to inspire people, you know. It has, and I just want to say thank you to everyone. I don't have a million subscribers or a billion or anything of the sort, but I'm so happy and so grateful to everyone that's reached out, everyone that's been supporting. Yeah, so the process continues, the growth continues. What have I done? So in March 2020, I believe I started this channel. The first video was dropped. Then I was sleeping on the floor or whatnot. As time progressed, saw some changes. I even got into a relationship. I was almost married. I'm single again. I'm no longer getting married. At least right now. I have so much more to do. I acquired land. So it's 2022 and it's February. So it's about, give or take 2 years, give or take some time there. It's about 2 years since the first video dropped. I am currently a landowner. I have, well, I wouldn't say how much land, but I have assets, I have savings, I have money, much more money than I started with. And I have also moved from where I was before. So this is where I am right now, in my focus area. So this little room here for now. But yeah, the next move is to complete the house that I have started. Yes, next move to complete that, which will be done by this year's end. And I finished my degree. I graduated with credit. My GPA was 3.0. So why didn't I have a higher GPA? Well, starting a company and finishing school is quite a task. Majority of entrepreneurs choose to just leave school alone. Mark Zuckerberg and the Bill Gates and everyone else. But I juggled it. I pushed through. I finished. So I graduated with credit, international relations, a bachelor's degree in international relations from the University of Guyana. What am I doing now? How do I make my money? I'm still contracting as ghostwriting services, right? Freelance writer. I hired a staff. The staff worked from 2021 to 2022. This year. Staff was recently let go for infringement issues. A variety of issues. So I don't need a new staff anytime soon. But it's a serious learning process. I think I got distracted, through the whole process of making money and whatnot, because I could afford it to have a staff and do certain things. Not necessarily mean you should do it. Not because you can mean you should. All right. So yeah. So catering, shipping, retail, which is e-commerce, freelance writing. I have a friend who has a publishing company. That doesn't make me money just yet, but it will. Construction, small scale construction, and what else we got? Small scale construction and home improvement, and something else. Am I missing something? Loans. Yeah, loans. So it's all going along nicely. It's this stock market in Guyana is something that I would have done. Good stuff. Whoever's out there, yeah, get on that. not necessarily give you immediate high returns, but you will get returns. And you could use it to purchase land, buy a home. It could be used as collateral. Stocks can be used as collateral. But the advice I'm going to give: don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the dressing up in the clothes. Don't get caught up in the partying. Don't get caught up with the women if you're a man, or you're caught up with the guys if you're a girl, or whatever it is. Don't get caught up with the gender you're attracted to. Don't get caught up with spending money. Don't get caught up with eating the most expensive foods. Anything you start, keep your head down and keep grinding. Keep pushing. Don't get caught up and get into a relationship. Don't try to get married. All these things. If you have certain goals, go for the goals. Don't give yourself excuses, because sometimes we don't get to those goals. We give ourselves excuses. Be like, oh, maybe I should just do this. Or maybe I should just settle here, whatnot. All right. So currently the place is still under construction, and there's so much going on. But yeah, my house is not done yet. My house is not done yet. Right? So just stay focused. Just to stay focused. I made some lapses in judgment. It cost me financially. It cost me in time. Because you get the money back, but that time is, you don't get the time back. I'm currently 27. I turned 27 this year, and so yeah, things are looking much better than they did before. I learned quite a few lessons, and so just stay focused. Ignore popularity, ignore the fuss of getting, because we can convince ourselves that this popularity is for networking purposes. You need to be around the right people, but when you find that 5 out of 6 times you're just sitting there and cracking jokes, and the one time that you actually do conduct business, it's a minuscule amount of money or any sort of investment being made, you're not right. Not around the right company. Of course, it is necessary to have friends and have a balanced life, but there is a phase, there's a time for everything. So when it's work time, it's work time. I recommend take 6 months, just work. If you feel overwhelmed, maybe take a walk to the theater and watch a movie by yourself, and get back home, have a good sleep, and work out, work on your business, work on your ideas. Just work. 6 months. You will lose friends, you will even lose family members, but you just keep working. So stay focused. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted with the fame. Don't get distracted with money. Don't get friends. You will convince yourself that the more money you have, it means the more money you have to spend on yourself in order to maintain your mental health. In order to maintain the pressure that comes with pushing yourself to that extent where you want to learn or and develop a company. My company, is to be global. That's the point. I'm to be a billionaire by January 6, 2045. I'll be the first guy on the Forbes list of richest people in the world with a net worth of $44 million. I'm a billionaire by my death. So that's extremely important for me. Nowhere in there does it say I will not have children or have children. I will not be married or be married. But that's the goal. Everyone has their goal, so you just work on your goal and just stay focused on your goal. If your goal is to be married by a certain age and to have your children, and you make sure you invest in yourself and becoming a partner that whoever you're looking for is going to look for in return. Find out if you want somebody of a certain stature or certain status. Find out what those kinds of people are attracted to that would keep them in a relationship, and you develop those qualities in yourself. It's basic math. 2 + 2, right? But yeah, that's all my advice for now. It's been 9 minutes. It's so really nice again. Thank you so much, everybody, for supporting. When the house is finished, I will do a big reveal, but this is as much as you'll be able to see my movements from one spot to the next. All right, when my apartment is done, I call it an apartment because it's a smaller house just for me. Maybe have 1 story, so it's not a flat. It's upstairs, then there's a downstairs. But when it's done, I will have a walkthrough and everything with you guys. After which I'll continue to show you guys and update you on the process. Should I show you the lands? Now, when I start building on those lands, I will let you guys know though. But for now, take care, keep working on your stuff, keep focused, and remember to not get distracted. Remember that the more you earn does not necessarily mean that the more you have to spend more. Earning more and maintaining your lifestyle as it is will take you places. Take care.